Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Guns and Radio Podcast, episode 393. Man, we got a packed house. We got a packed list. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about today, do we not? What's up, Mr. Caputo?
Dustin Bonez, a lot of shit has just gone on. Literally in the 24 hours since we were supposed to record this. Now it looks like whatever plans we had for this podcast for the month of December have kind of taken a different turn for reasons, and probably the reason we're going to be us discussing for God knows at least an hour.
Man, we had such a big show planned already. And then, on top of all of that, when it's all said and done, most of this we're not going to get to any fucking way. So, but first off, I do want to say hey to everybody here. We got Jeff, we got Bailey, we got Franz, and we got Tara. Welcome to the show, everybody.
What's up?
Hi.
And what's the bigger news, the tour dates or the new songs?
I mean, the new songs have been basically teased and dangled like carrots in front of us. Oh, this got sound check, that got sound check. So yeah, but I'm surprised we're actually getting two on the same day, which is interesting because we only get one at a time basically at this point. So Nothing, which has been sound checked over this past South American leg that they did, and I don't know if Atlas was Atlas Shrugged or now it's just called Atlas. They took out the Shrugged part. I guess they don't want to write another song based on another book, like that old fucker JD Salinger there.
I don't know, man.
Or shit.
So
Ice cream.
we got this leak a few years ago, and you know what? It made me read the book that they wrote about the song. You guys can't see it. I got Atlas Shrugged.
So we did review, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, man, the song, the leaked version was pretty good. This shit is boring. It's all about trains and some John Galt guy, and it's
Trains, planes, and automobiles? Holy shit.
What do you think
All I'm
about
going to say, if that's Axel's marketing plan that he was waiting for, what the fuck?
What do you think, Tara?
I don't know anything about this. I was hoping you guys could just tell me how this was announced. What are the can you tell me what's
Social media.
and I missed this entire new song announcement thing.
It was announced when they shared the tour dates, and then in the description of the post where they shared the poster with all the tour dates, in the little bitty description, it's like, oh yeah, and by the way, 2 new songs on December 2nd.
Got it. Okay.
And that is the marketing plan that Axel was waiting upon.
And the songs are Atlas and Nothing, and they have played them live recently. I just want to make sure I'm
No, they haven't played them yet.
They sound checked them, and they're in the same as the other songs. These are old songs they're redoing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick Dunsford, for bringing these songs to our attention. Once
Atlas
again.
is, as far as I know, is Nothing fresh? Or
Nothing's
is it probably just a renamed Chinese Democracy song? Remind you, Chinese Democracy Era is not my cup of tea, so.
Nothing is one of the songs that was in the storage locker that Rick got.
Oh.
In the storage war leak.
Rick already gave you a marketing plan, Axel. Release it or else.
Yeah, I believe, Dustin, you did one on ChatGPT recently. So
yeah, I made the marketing plan on ChatGPT. You guys remember? That's why. And you know what? I just want to say, I haven't got one damn letter from a Guns N' Roses fan thanking me, by the way, all day today. It wasn't, what was it, last week when I got on ChatGPT and made that marketing plan and sent it out and was like, hey, looky here, here's the marketing plan. Done, done, done. Not one thank you. Not even one. You know what happened? I bet Yarmo took all the credit for it. That's what happened.
Tara, are you familiar with what we're talking about, the marketing plan?
It really sounds like there's social media stuff that I'm missing here.
Okay, to
I
bring
only
you to
found
life.
out about the tour through my boyfriend called me because he has social media, and he called me, and then I heard nothing else of it aside from him, and then I Googled it and it came up, and then I got a Ticketmaster email like 2 hours ago for the pre-sale. But I didn't get like he called and he was like, Guns N' Roses maybe has a tour, and I'm like, I don't know anything. So yeah, I kind of missed everything because of social media.
Okay, because of social media, apparently Nothing and Atlas were supposed to be played at the beginning of the last leg of the beginning, or excuse me, the beginning of the last tour. But Axl goes behind the scenes and says, well, I have no marketing plan for it, and we're not going to play them until I do.
Yeah,
and a blurb at the bottom of a tour announcement is the marketing plan that he waited for.
And so you guys had ChatGPT create a better one.
That's right.
I mean, I don't use it that much, but apparently
I'm caught up. I love ChatGPT, so I think that's an awesome and good idea. So
yeah, and you know what? You're welcome, guys.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey, but wasn't it like when there was a recording of in-ear Axl vocals, and he said it while during a concert, he mentioned it to.
Yeah, that's what I was bringing her up to date on. Like, so he is so adamant about a marketing plan. A 1.5 sentence blurb at the bottom of a tour announcement is what he got.
How do you guys
and that's
know
what
about
kept
the
us
marketing
from
plan
hearing
thing?
those two songs.
Because
I'm sorry, what?
Because Axl was recording, somebody recorded his in-ear monitor where he talks to people, and like, you know, the monitor mixes for like those Japanese shows a few years ago that came out. It was one of those, and in the in-ear monitor mix, he pushes the button and tells somebody on stage, I would play the other two new songs, but I've been asking for a marketing plan and I have not seen anything, and that's where that came.
And that's what he gets.
Nice
I'm
shot.
disappointed I missed that. Maybe I need to. There's a Discord.
Yeah.
All right, I'll at least hop on that. I'll figure that out.
Gunsandradio.com. That's the easiest way.
I'm missing way too much stuff.
But I wonder why people call it new songs, actually.
Well, yeah.
Well, they're not.
No, they're new.
Because they weren't good enough to feature on Chinese Democracy. So, yeah, what's new about it?
It will be new to the pop radio stations and or like pop rock radio stations that play them.
Yeah.
What you
General
thinking,
public, it's new to them.
Exactly.
What you thinking, Bailey?
I mean, yeah, it's part of the tour announcement, but I mean, we'll get more into the like highlights of where they're playing shows. But here's a weird thing about this tour announcement: they really haven't announced any opening acts for these stadiums that they're going to play, which that's a question mark. Like, really, this year, like, we're going to do a stadium tour in 2026?
They have to have heavy support on this one, man. Respectfully, like, Tara's going to see them probably at the Rose Bowl, a hop, skip, and a fart away from her front door.
I'm going to see Pasadena, San Diego, and Vegas.
That's
all
where
like a couple hours.
But my question is, see, they're only doing one night in LA, and it is Pasadena. So are they jamming 3 nights into one crowd-wise? Because I know Pasadena's going to hold 100,000 people. Can they sell it out in LA with
I saw
songs and no album in 10 years?
And it was full. I saw AC/DC at the Rose Bowl a couple months ago.
Yeah, but they're fucking AC/DC.
No band wants to follow. And AC/DC, I think, are they not? Equal?
I think they are, and that'd be a great headlining tour, but there's no way I feel that Guns could follow AC/DC on stage.
Right.
I don't think any band in a matter of fact could follow
Oasis just sold out 2 shows there.
Yeah, but these are like
maybe I'm delusional.
Oasis just reunited.
Yeah. That's just because Caputo and his family went to the Oasis shows. He took his whole
my girlfriend went to the fucking best concerts of the year so far.
My
speaking on
question
that, though,
can they do 100,000 in Pasadena with just 2 new singles?
Metallica did.
They'll be easy.
I do not think they have 20 albums.
It's not going to sell out.
No, it's not.
They're going to have to bring somebody big with them to sell that out.
It won't sell out.
What you going to say?
Somebody big.
Chris Caputo.
Yeah. So again, with the point of that, it's like, yeah, Oasis and like AC/DC can sell these out. Oasis, was the big reunion thing, so they kind of sell you on that. With AC/DC, their thing is about more scarcity, because these guys only tour,
right?
God knows they only tour really the last year, and even I guess the next year as well, a little bit this year as well. But they do it very scarcely, and they take their time with these tours. Like even the last. Talking about the entire 2000s so far, they've only released maybe 4 or 5 albums, and they've really spaced a lot of their stuff out. And I think more was so with AC/DC. It's like these guys are in their mid-70s, so it's like Is
But
this going
it's
to be the last tour? Will they
ACDC.
croak or whatever?
I think you're
Like
right. Guns N'
knock on
Roses
wood.
plays LA every couple years.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, think about it. Thunder. Who the fuck wants to follow that?
yeah. Cause
Well,
an earthquake with that shit.
they actually play two shows in my country. In Amsterdam, they play two shows, but there's smaller venue, like 70K people, 17,
That's
and
cool.
they have Mammoth in the as a opener.
That'd be all
Yeah,
right.
I saw we saw.
So, Chris kind of mentioned this about, and so did Jeff, about the new albums. We've got a scrapped bit that I made of bands that release new albums since GNR. And rather than make a whole bit out of it, I just thought I would read you a few of these. There's not all that many. We was going to play a game, but we'll do it this way. AC/DC has released two new albums since Chinese Democracy. And one, Black Ice, came out a month before Chidem, just as a note. Aerosmith has put out a new album. Alice Cooper has put out four new albums since Chinese Democracy. Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy's put out three. Black Sabbath has put out one. Bon Jovi has put out six new albums
Hmm.
since Chinese Democracy. Bruce Springsteen has put out six new albums. Def Leppard has put out three. Iron Maiden has put out three. Judas Priest, three. Kiss, two. Leonard Skinner, two. Metallica, two. Motley Crue, one. But, who gives a fuck about Motley Crue? Pearl Jam, four. And that's one of my least favorite bands ever, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd has had a new album since Chinese Democracy.
Really?
The Endless
Yeah,
River.
plus the
Jimbo?
all music one with no lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did that as like an homage to like one of their keyboardists, I think, who passed away or something, or one of them. They did one final album. They just said, "Fuck it, called it a day."
Fuck Roger Waters.
Queen.
Fuck Roger Waters.
Queen has released a new album since then. The Rolling Stones have released two new albums. This one I thought was funny because it included it in my search. One, two, three, four, five. Slash has released six. Alice in Chains has released three. Journey, two. The fucking Who have released a new album. So have ZZ Top. U2 has released one, two, three, four, five, six. Four new albums. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, two. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, four. And Wolfgang Mozart, fucking Mozart, has released a new
true
song.
goat.
Don't forget the Pussy King, man. Wheeler Walker has dropped six since they've gotten back together.
Wheeler Walker wasn't even around when Chinese Democracy.
Yeah, I mean, still
That's
Panther.
since they
has
gotten
pretty-
back together.
I can add another one. Soundgarden has released one, and they're working on another record right now.
And Alice Cooper has one coming out.
So
Another one coming out.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. When we get to Wolfgang Mozart,
Beethoven have another album coming out.
you know what?
Maybe.
It probably will drop before the damn next Guns N' Roses album will.
This is
Mozart
so
was just
pathetic.
sitting in a dusty old shoebox, like.
And
there
you know
go.
what you don't
Yeah,
hear Mozart
literally.
fans doing? You don't hear Mozart fans bitching and going, "This ain't new music. This is just some shit that sat on an attic for 200 years. What is he doing? Why can't he make something new?" You greedy bastards. Be happy that you're getting something.
And it's coming out before GTA. That's also a thing. Do you think?
Oh, that should,
Oh,
that
yeah.
should be a bet too.
I
I
have
mean,
some.
there is a paragraph in the Life book, like Keith Richards, where he talks about, his first album. Now he's got to be pretty. He was pretty happy to see his latest album.
It was carved into stone.
So I have a theory as to why Guns N' Roses, I mean, I have a lot of ideas as to why Guns N' Roses is different than all of those bands you named. I could think of several reasons off the top of my head, why they're not fair comparisons. And like, I think the big one is the fact that the chaotic legend that Chinese Democracy was, right? So like the last time this band tried to record a record, it was a notorious shit show. it was somehow ended up getting written and made by like 20 people in the end. And then all the Guns N' Roses material before that was really Izzy was the architect of that. So when you don't have Izzy and you don't have the 20 studio musicians that Axl Rose kept hiring and firing, I don't think you have new Guns N' Roses material.
Hmm.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you have no Mr. Axl Rose in the fucking studio while they're working. So it's just as
Yeah.
much his fucking fault.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's, obviously a bad businessman.
He
Like,
sure likes his marketing plans.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
at least bad at marketing.
I
There's
wonder if
macro management and there's micromanagement. You can figure out which one Axl is. But
Mhm.
if you're not
I do.
spending time in the fucking studio with your band, you're not producing music.
Well, but
What?
Period.
he hasn't done that in, 30 years. Like he,
was forced to put it out, right? In the end, it was forced to put it out by Gavin. So
yeah.
maybe if they didn't force him,
Well, it got
maybe it
leaked, and
still
then
wasn't out.
he had to force to put it out.
I think if Rick hadn't have forced him, we wouldn't be getting these.
Exactly.
Rick put out more
Thank you,
albums
Rick
than
Dunsford.
Chris,
No,
did
the
you have
only
something
reason
to
we
say?
got Chinese Democracy and the only reason we're getting these songs is because they were put out there without Axel's consent and he wants his money. But I don't think otherwise we would have ever heard any of it.
No,
he
I
was
don't.
still shaving it.
As you lose, Axl.
Fairly true. Yeah.
So you should do a comparison with how many concert videos bands put out since Chinese Democracy.
Yeah, no, I don't got that. Listen, man, life's too short. Okay, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I don't think we would be alive long enough to list
You know,
every concert video that's been put out.
Skynet for new management for this band because ChatGPT can write a better
That's a
marketing
job
plan
for
than a bunch of
ChatGPT for
Brazilians.
sure.
Yeah.
That's going to be like
That makes
Hitchhiker's
sense.
Guide to the Galaxy,
A-
where it takes like
Axel,
a million years to
we propose
calculate.
you ditch the family and join the Skynet family at this point because they can run your band better.
Yeah.
A little bit of Arnold for you.
Yes. John Connor.
It's a
I
shit
don't know.
show.
I don't know, man, because listen, Fernando gets a lot of shit, but at some point, Axl Rose saw that boy cleaning a pool and said, "You know what? He cleans a pool so well that I think he might be able to manage a whole goddamn multi-million-dollar band."
And billion-dollar evaluation.
But honestly, I think
Is he
Beta is
managing the band or just Axel?
officially he's
Everything.
managing. But I
Most
think
of it.
Beta is still,
No,
managing the band.
Beta's managing Axel.
Okay, you're right. That is
Yeah.
the.
Well, that's hard to manage.
That's right.
No, Beta's not going anywhere. He's not going to kick his wife out.
No. Oh, I'm loving that theory that you brought up last time I talked to you guys about them being married.
Oh, I've had it
And
for
now I'm
years.
just going with it.
Think
Oh,
about
dude.
it. She can never testify against them.
Oh yeah.
He said it himself,
The
right?
ride or
So-
die.
Ask Bailey. I've had that theory for well over a decade.
I think it tracks.
Yeah.
In the last episode where we talked about that with Tara, that made the shorts and did cause some controversy in the comment section. People talking about that. Oh my God, she's like a mother to him. Well, a lot of people marry women that baby them.
She's
Did
also
you ever
like
watch
only a couple
Boardwalk
years
Empire?
older.
Ever watched what? Boardwalk Empire?
Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, that ending was dick.
What's it? What does he do? Does he marry his housekeeper and put her in charge of his $1 million business?
No, not enough Windex.
What do you think? Just Consuelo need more than a pledge?
Mr. Axel, no here.
Was it Fernando, the guy that used to pick up Blockbuster for Axel?
Yeah, dude. Like, okay, oh shit. Okay, so we interviewed Sid Knight Goldstein, and that's what he said on the podcast. And then a few months later, we interviewed Mark Canner, and he's like, that quote got around camp and about Axel just Fernando being the Blockbuster gopher boy before midnight, and that got a rack around to camp, that interview, because that hit that was the one that he said that Motley stole Dr. Feelgood riffs and from Guns at rehearsal studios and stuff.
Hmm.
So that was like 90,000 hits on that interview. I don't know why it ever got taken down. And apparently that quote got back to management. And Mark Canner told me about it when we interviewed him at Canner's, and so that was like the icing on the cake to never ever get Doug back in the group.
Well, I can't
Apparently,
say, listen, I don't know Doug all that well, but from the limited amount of experience I have with Doug, I wouldn't have hired him back either. So,
Fair enough.
I have
I'll
my
move off
opinion.
that.
yeah.
Well, I think that thanks to Doug, they're still alive.
Well, fair enough. You know, you can discredit credit and be a fan and not a fan of certain people and things, but I mean, even Satan's done his farewell of good along the way,
Yeah.
in
I
some
think,
small speckles and patches and forms.
I think what we've learned is it really takes the rocket science to manage Guns N' Roses.
Well, not really. It's just Mr. Axl Rose. Everybody else has their individual management company.
Fair
Nerves
enough.
of steel. Nerves of fucking steel. That's what you got to have.
Yeah, well, there's that. They also got to put the fucking egos aside because if I don't know, reading a couple of these, the original five band members' autobiographies, there does seem to be a pattern of them getting all this money and then management setting them up with people who are basically just like, yeah, we're gonna take care of your money, and they're just getting fucking laundered little by little. And I think it's a lot of it is management too. Then everyone gets their own house, their own money, all this stuff, and everyone turns into more money, more problems, as the notorious B.I.G. would say, and he was
Well,
right.
see, we don't
So
Yeah,
have
but
to
Well, it's
worry about that
true.
here
No,
because we won't ever
Some
have any money.
nope.
Well, somebody walked up to this podcast and said, "I'll give you $6 million or $12 million right now for you guys to like fly in and do your podcast from New York once a week and blah blah blah." It'd change all our lives. Period.
yeah, but going overtime costed a lot of money always too in the user illusions. And then there were the special parties that Axel threw, like these really weird parties. They
Fact.
were very costly. That cost a lot of
Fact.
money.
So they did
Oh
piss a
yeah,
lot of money away on that tour. The fact where they had to add dates at the end just to make up all that money. It's like
and
you
listen,
end up in the green, not the red.
the
Yep.
$6 million man that's paying us for this podcast, they gotta have my cocaine budget. They gotta have
Kitty
yeah,
budget.
that's right. I'm gonna need a spiritual advisor and
Oh.
an oxygen mask and a gypsy,
People to open doors for me.
a midget,
M&Ms,
um,
but no brown ones.
M&M's. That's right.
Yes.
The blue
M&M's.
ones.
Tara, what will
No
be on
brown.
your rider list?
Oh my God. Alkaline water, creatine, um,
CBD.
All the California shit.
Mr.
yeah,
Pibb. That's what's on
weed,
my rider.
Diet Cokes, carrots and hummus. I know.
I'm gonna steal some of those carrot and hummus, but yeah,
Yeah, not very,
see,
I'm not very exciting these days.
our riders are cheap, kids.
Oh, I'll
Somebody
I
get
don't,
sponsor us
real
quickly.
exciting real quick with $6 million.
No, that's
Yeah.
not yours. That's what eat it spread around. You gotta spread it around. You gotta spread it around.
No, I thought we were getting 6 million each.
It's
I'll
one
take
each. Even if it was one or
$600
two
right
each, it
now.
I'll
would
take
change our lives
$1 million.
forever.
Shit, I'll spend that on toilet paper.
Good. You do whatever you want with yours. I got other
Damn
plans
it.
for mine.
It's going to happen.
I'd be like Jason Newsted in his in the Metallica documentary. I'd be taking like cold cuts back home to my hotel room from like the show.
Like Mick Foley stealing popcorn out of the vending machine on your way after a wrestling show.
Yeah, whatever. Make that $1 million turn into two in a few years. Let it ride.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the dates really quick because that is another thing that seems to have sparked some controversy. First off, not a lot of dates on this tour. Where was I looking at that? I think on my phone. I think well, they do hit all the cities that matter. So
No, they
You
don't.
mean your
Oh.
state 3 times and nobody else?
yeah,
What
well,
the
they got the
fuck?
two cities that matter in my state, and then you know what they like. We'll throw a bone to this little bitty Ridgedale city. and we'll have a show there. And we
Haley,
do.
where are you? Are you not near one of the shows?
Well, I kind of am. It's just not in my state. I
Oh
live
no
in
no 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 no
Arizona.
no no! Don't let this asshole fool you, Tara. See, you're new here,
Yeah.
so you
Oh,
don't know
come on.
what this little bastard
Little
gets.
pecker.
This little fucker is at another show that never comes anywhere around the rest of us every other fucking week.
Where?
Everywhere.
This
Okay,
motherfucker.
Colorado, fucking California, Vegas.
Oh,
Dude,
you
he's
travel for
single.
shows.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes,
God.
that's
So it doesn't matter if there's anything near your house because you like to travel.
yes.
exactly.
So I will. Okay, I will. I'll admit that they're not playing my state, but they're playing near my state.
This motherfucker's seen more shows this year than we've done podcasts.
But he also
No,
doesn't
that's
have a
not true.
girlfriend, so he fucking like he's a free man. He can do what the fuck he wants.
That's all his money on trains. How do you
Concerts.
get around?
Yeah.
He hitchhikes.
Okay, well, sorry I brought it up.
No. It's all good. Dustin, go into the other day, like where else they're playing.
Yeah.
They're playing Toronto, St. Louis, Kansas City, and Atlanta, and that's all that matters.
Woo.
Not really.
Dodger
Mm-mm.
Stadium.
Chicago is the closest to me.
Actually, I'm not
tired of
going to. They're
driving.
playing St. Louis. I'm not going to KC. I'm going to St. Louis. I almost died in KC last time, so I avoid it now.
I'm tired of driving 5 hours to see this band or their side project. I'm so goddamn tired of it.
Yeah,
It's
wait
okay.
and go
Someone's
see the
gonna live stream
conspirator.
it anyways.
Rick's looking for
Oh, yeah.
somebody
Yeah,
to go
conspirators.
with.
Live stream. They play the download
Yeah, but
festival.
my first
but you
show
can
with
even
Rick, I
download
wouldn't
it.
want to have a defibrillator hanging
True.
handy.
You want to kick? We get kicked out.
Listen,
Yeah,
if
bail him
you
out, gets kicked.
if you go to any show with Rick, you need to bring a defibrillator. That's just common practice. What's up, Bailey? I see how you're using the tools I told Jeff to use. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if I hit any of the tour dates, it's either going to be Vegas, LA, or San Diego, or
Oh
Pasadena.
wow, that's just
Yeah, come out
casually
west.
go to Vegas.
I'm excited about Vegas.
Okay.
I
Which
saw them
one?
in Vegas at Allegiant
Which
Stadium a few years ago, and it's fun.
which venue do they play in Vegas? Not the
Allegiant
Sphere.
Stadium. It's the
Oh,
where the
okay.
Raiders play. It's
Okay.
huge.
I've
100,000
been there
people
three
outside.
times for concerts.
How the hell are they gonna fill these venues?
People like
Then-
Guns N' Roses, Jeff.
Yes.
I understand, dude, but like
And they've not been to the
100,000?
USA for a while, right? It's been 2 years for the USA, I guess.
Yeah, I think it
2
has.
years.
if you
3
look at
years.
the-
Only
if-
3.
This
But if
month.
you-
Franz and I saw them 2 or 3 summers ago, and they can barely fill a basketball arena. How the fuck are they gonna fill 100,000? It's just mind-boggling to me.
I don't.
Well,
I
they
think
won't.
they're going to have trouble with it, but I
Yeah.
think that's good news for me because it just means the tickets will be cheap. So.
Yes.
Yeah, like day of, they're gonna be like $25. I've seen it happen before.
Oh, I ain't waiting that long. I ain't going to roll
Oh,
those.
I always
But,
wait.
but
day
you're
of.
right. It is maybe smart to not buy them immediately for the really huge stadium shows and wait. Because I'm a little stressed out about I wasn't really expecting to spend this money right now.
Yeah, me neither.
Have you seen
So, but here we
prices
are.
for other shows?
But do you think that this is the final list? Because I found the European dates, which are the most interesting for me.
There'll probably be more.
Because they play like Amsterdam, Berlin, and Belgium, and France, and that's it. So no Italy.
Told you they released the dates before Black Friday.
I thought you were in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Same
but
here.
they only play Amsterdam, Berlin, Germany, so Belgium and France, Paris, and no Italy or Spain or
Two
They're
nights
doing
in
Poland this
Paris.
There's-
year.
but there's still also Poland. There's still 20. Oh yeah, of course. Because and Dublin too. But there's like a 20 gap between the first North Carolina
Oh.
and Paris. So maybe they will add some more. I don't know.
I don't
It'd
know.
be cool if they add like a pay-per-view for Paris again.
But also so the venue they play in Euro or in Amsterdam is like can hold 17K people, and the same in Berlin too, which can hold 17K people. While Berlin is like 8 times as big as Holland, Netherlands. So it's kind of weird at those days. I think you would expect them to add more, but yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, guys, we are going to have to move the show along a little bit because we got a couple of announcements to make. First off, with new songs, as everybody that follows the show knows, we like to do midnight releases. of new episodes when those songs come out. If in fact these fucking songs do come out on December 2nd, as we have been told, because so far it's been 50-50 of when we're told they're coming out versus when they come out. If they do in fact come out on December 2nd, we will have our midnight release episodes where we review those songs. I know it's supposed to be our mid-season finale right now, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta keep our shit together. So we'll do our midnight release episodes
Bailey.
if they do come out.
It gets leaked on a jukebox again.
God, that would be hilarious.
Watch out for that,
That would,
bar.
yeah.
We had to
I'm
touch
gonna
tunes,
be going at every dive hole in my touch tunes, pumping those with the dollar bills and shit.
But we also want to invite you and all of your friends and family to join us for Christmas on December 22nd for the Guns and Radio Christmas special. And we do have a hell of a Christmas special coming up. So we hope that you guys will come in for that also. So that's some exciting stuff to look forward to, everybody. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That's coming up this week. So yeah, with all this, I forgot all about it.
Same day as my birthday, I'll be sitting at the big kids table this year, motherfucker. Here we go.
They're still gonna put you at the kid table. They still gonna put him at the little kid table. They ain't even little kids.
The youth.
No little kids in the house at all, but there's just Jeff sitting there at the little bitty table in that yellow plastic chair. You know the one.
Well, you need a family.
Oh, you're missing your family.
Oh man, this is the second time we've had Franz on and didn't have time to make him watch anything fucked up.
Yeah, you didn't think about that.
In a little bit, we call Friends Surfs the Net. What about that clip I sent?
We'll have to do it another time. We've got 28 minutes of show left, and we haven't even gotten into the song yet. Like I knew we wouldn't cover everything on this list, but I didn't realize that we wouldn't cover anything except for the two things. I am going to take a minute of the time, though, because this is a time-sensitive thing, and it'll make a good short. One of our team members, Chris Caputo, has listened to the Youngblood Aerosmith EP, and he's here to give his review. So take it away, Chris.
All right. Since I'm the only one who actually listened to this,
I would never listen to that on purpose.
You what? You what?
I would never listen to Youngblood on purpose.
Pretty good.
You guys are like,
honestly,
you guys like Youngblood?
I just growing
I'm on the
You're all
fence.
saying yes?
I'm on the fence. Like,
I think he's a poser.
9 times out of 10, I couldn't kick him out on the radio as opposed to like a Slash riff. And like, on the other hand, like, I like that when I saw at the Ozzy show that he did Ozzy tunes, but man, I don't know. I don't have an opinion of him, like negative or positive.
Well, Chris does, so let's listen to Chris's review.
I just think he's genuinely like a decent human being, at least. I may not like all this stuff. I mean, there's like, I think 1 or 2 songs off his latest album that are like, these are kind of catchy, whatever. But I think it's a pretty okay like collab that he did with Aerosmith. I know we reviewed the lead single from that EP, My Only Angel, and that one's kind of fucking catchy. I like that song. There's some other ones they're teasing through socials and stuff. I do recommend checking out Wild Woman. That's a good song. The whole EP in general is pretty good. I was like really looking forward because I was like Back in the Saddle 2025 mix. I'm just like, meh. They didn't ruin the song. They just really did nothing to do anything that could, give it like, a real upgrade. I'm like, if you want Back in the Saddle, just listen to Axl and Sebastian Bach do it from like 20 years ago. That's good shit.
I remember
it's
that.
the theme
But otherwise,
song for
yeah.
Survivor Series on Saturday. WWE, I think, is doing something with the Back in the Saddle single.
WrestleMania for next year, they're using it.
But
so they have War Pigs for Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, they got War Pigs for WrestleMania next year when they're in Saudi Arabia. That's right, Chris.
Oh my God.
Yes. Write your blood money anthems now. WWE will use them.
God.
Oh man. Well, folks, we do hope that you will still, if you have it in your heart to join us on Thanksgiving, we've got a best of episode special just for you. Yeah, you. Particularly you right there. I see you shitting on the toilet, watching us on your phone. Yeah, tap the screen, Bailey. Oh wait, now come on, we can't
Yeah.
spin the wheel.
No. You
Oh
get
yeah.
Anyway, it's time for us to get into our song of the day. Sentimental Movie by Guns N' Roses, one of the leftovers from Use Your Illusion that never made it. So,
Yeah.
we might at this rate we might see this remade with
Who
Slash and
It's
knows?
such a ballad love song, though, man. It's
I
like
don't
how it
know.
Yes.
feels.
Because this was, hang on, I have the things here. It was basically just Slash, Duff, not even Steven Adler's on this. They replaced him with a drum machine at this point. This is written in the Chicago sessions.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Is
Because
Izzy
literally,
on
that's
this?
what it says. Izzy
Well,
wasn't even there. I think it says, oh, Izzy did play lead. Yeah,
Okay.
on
Well,
this. So it's this, hang on, this features Duff and West Arkeen on vocals. So this is a really rough demo from 1990.
yeah,
I don't. I've never heard of this.
I knew it sounded like shit, but I don't remember anything about it. It's been
But
so long.
isn't it originally by the Drunk Fox?
I
They
don't know.
probably played it like in one of those random, because the Drunk Fox was just like a random assortment of guys who just played jam shows at like Troubadour and like, those West
who was in
Yeah,
that?
Hollywood shows.
but that was including West Harkeen, West Harkeen.
West Arkeen, yeah, would play with I think did Lemmy ever play with them once? Or they had like guys from other like bands and stuff.
Oh, also West
Free
Harkeen.
Camp
He was
Freddy
West
idea.
Harkeen was part of the Drunk Fox for sure.
Yes. I'm gonna
What
hang on,
was the band that they would throw out on stage of the crew that would keep the crowd like happy between Soundgarden and Guns when they wouldn't go on until like 2 in the morning?
I don't know, nothing, just stadium music.
I don't remember.
Yeah, there was
Was
a.
it the Drunk Fox?
I want to say it was.
Eagles of
was
shit
in that,
metal.
I think, for a while.
Ask ChatGPT.
No.
You mean they
The
were
Conspirators?
performing? No, they were just
Velvet
playing
Revolver.
music in the stadium.
Yeah. Oh, Del James was part of the Drunk Fox.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna hit play.
Cool.
Let's go.
You better change your attitude.
Dude.
It's got that. This was recorded on somebody's answering machine.
Yeah, this is like recorded with the same technology that that band Fex recorded "Subways of Your Mind" on. Remember the most mysterious song on the internet? That's what it sounds like already.
This was recorded with the same technology that Kevin McAllister carried around in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, I'm already 3 seconds in. This sounds too new wave for me.
Suzanne.
So then I can write a fuck a thing of.
You bring me all your food, but I know you wanted to.
Oh man, we got some storm brewing. Did you guys see that?
Oh, we don't. We only see, you don't see nothing right now. I didn't hear nothing.
Well, there was a big flash, and that got my attention. I'm sitting here with the windows open, getting distracted again.
Do you want me to tell you about the weather in Arizona right now,
I
Dustin?
want you to go fuck
No,
yourself.
fuck you,
That's
fuck
what
you,
I want you to
fuck
do.
you.
Arizona. He's in Arizona.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
It's 63 right now.
Yeah, you
About the
know
same
what?
here.
I gave your mama a 69 last night.
Oh.
That's right. In 70 in 50-degree weather. And I still had the bitch
shit.
sweating. And
So that's a 120 right there, almost. Heat wave.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Remember that on
Happy
Thursday
Festivus.
when you're sitting across from mama watching her slide that turkey in her mouth.
I'm working on Thanksgiving, so
Oh man.
where the fuck are we?
I don't know.
So in the first verse.
Yeah, we're literally exactly 30 seconds into this 5-minute song.
Right.
Your bounty, yeah. If you be my hand as well, and I won't give you empty promises. Well,
Susan!
So so Duff is the one singing, and I guess Wes Arkeem is the one moaning in the background while Duff sings.
Yeah, so they're sharing the vocals. So I guess West is on backup
sharing
vocals, I
something.
think. So yeah.
Yeah.
So it's literally
Susan!
Duff, West, and Izzy. And a drum machine. Not even Steven Adler. He's been replaced by a drum machine.
Okay, Caputo, you sing a few lines, and I'm gonna be Wes Arkeem.
Respectfully, R.I.P.
Yes, absolutely.
Go ahead,
Dude wrote some good fucking songs.
sing a few lines, Chris. We're gonna reenact this for the audience.
We'll start from the first verse here. You better change your attitude.
Ah!
'Cause you know
Susan!
you want to tell.
Ah!
Susan!
Where's my
What's
Dino
before Susan?
Nuggies?
What?
Where's my Dino Nuggies?
Where my Dino Nuggets?
I believe about that. You like that song I heard on the radio in '94?
you will.
Well, you really narrowed it down there, didn't you?
I think it was around there. I don't know. That unbelievable song. You're
Ah.
unbelievable.
Okay.
Which always
Ecstasy,
doped.
motherfuckers.
Yes. EMF, yeah.
EMF.
Irish guys.
That was the name of that band. Yeah.
You talk to me with innocence in your eyes. So now you can trust.
Wait, did you say Izzy was on lead in this?
No, Izzy was on. It says okay.
Rhythm?
No, sorry. So Duff and Wes Arkeem on vocals. Wes Arkeem actually plays lead on this song. Izzy Stradlin rhythm, and then the greatest drummer ever to play for Guns N' Roses, the drum machine.
So we don't even have Slash in this.
Yeah, this
He's
is
the most
one of the
reliable,
only
not
GNR
the best,
demos.
the most reliable.
Yeah, there's no Axel or Slash input on this one. One of the very few, apparently.
Oh, that explains a lot.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
explains plenty.
Explains why it sucks.
So cool. Yes, I do. Take me for your yeah. It's for your
Wait, did Duff just say she'll take him for his boo?
Yes, you think you look so cool. Yes, you do. You take me for your fool.
Oh, okay. I heard boo. Like, who my boo? You know, like
Yeah.
Get a little street with it.
baby, I want you inside. But don't you I can see through you. You put my hand. You take my heart to the cold side, yeah. You pull me around, you take me for another ride. But this ain't no sentimental movie.
you'd think they could at least sing in time together. Like,
Yeah, honestly. This sounds I know it's a demo and it's supposed to be kind of rough, but it's like too rough to even be considered a demo. It sounds like, like drunk people at karaoke thinking they sound like Mariah Carey when they
That's what I
sound
was
more
just
like
gonna
William
say.
Hung.
It sounds like they thought it was a really good idea when they were super fucked up, but then like sobered up and they were like, scrap it.
Dude, you could put like
There's
a
a reason this was
compilation of like,
never. There's a reason this was never released.
Mhm.
Corn
Yeah.
Shucker's better than this.
Oh, yeah.
Chucker's
Oh.
a 10-star killer song right there.
Oh, and I'm serious, not just as a joke. Like that's more like fun to listen to than this.
This makes Corn Shucker sound like November Rain.
This
Exactly.
makes just another Sunday like actually mediocre, and
And
that
I
song
thought
sucked.
that sucked.
Even the
I
song.
always get that song, this song, and Crash Diet always the fuck mixed up. I always forget which three they are.
Crash Diet's good though.
Yeah,
Like
it's very good.
Or Ain't Going Down. That's another one. That was
Well,
on.
never
Or the pinball one.
yeah, I think Ain't Going Down still in the wheel, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Because I know there's an instrumental that's been released, but I don't know if the actual one with vocals has been. I know that's you can only get it from a pinball machine, of course. Weird ways to release GNR music, even over 94 standards.
Yeah.
Go to the bar.
Oh, by the way, we did add a song to the wheel this week. We had all the other news. We didn't get a chance to read that one. We talked about, I don't know if we talked about it on the air, if it was just in our private chat, but we had considered adding Anything Goes by Hollywood Rose into the wheel. And so I gave that a listen this week. And yes, it is completely different than Guns N' Roses' Anything Goes, other than the chorus. So Hollywood Rose Anything Goes is in the wheel. So I think it was Jeff that pointed that out. Thanks for bringing that to the table.
The other
Yeah.
one we still got to add is Duff's.
We're now shut up. All right, back to the
EP,
song.
doing 10-minute warning or any of
no,
that crap.
no.
No.
No, Duff does not have another EP. If it's
Veins.
Not even for this reunion.
No,
I don't care. We did Walking Papers, we did Neurotic Outsiders. How many more fucking side projects of his do I have to do?
It's literally
At this point?
4 songs of 2 minutes apiece. You guys. can
that's
get through
too
it.
many.
That's 4 songs too many.
Come on, Dustin. You're this committed.
Not
Coming
that
from the guy
committed.
who loves punk rock
Yeah.
music.
You're talking to a guy that's about to take a month off, and you're gonna call me committed. Have you seen?
Two
Okay,
guys.
did you see what we did this summer on the show, where we took 2 months off?
Yeah,
I'm real
yeah.
committed.
This is why we're not getting our millions of dollars.
Oh well, you know what I am getting? Some pussy from time to time. Okay.
Peace of mind.
How many of you
Lots of
other
pussy.
nerds out there could say that? Especially you correcting me when like this was Wes Arkeem singing and Duff McKagan was and then this was actually recorded in 91 and it was supposed to be on the album, but it was you know what? I didn't have time to do all that research. I was getting laid. So
Good for
thank you for putting that in the comment section for.
Ooh.
All right, let's get back into this because God, this song is like torture. It's the kind of music they make you listen to in hell.
What's more torture, this or the one last week?
Last week's was terrible. That
Listen to
FSO.
Terrible.
Listen to Duff's latest record. Then this is gold.
Ooh, listen to bits and pieces of it. I'm not looking forward to the rest.
What's the Izzy song you guys always talk about that is torture to listen to? Here Comes the Rain.
No, Here Comes the Rain, I said grew on me. Like I gave it a bad rating initially, but then over the years, it's
Was it-
grown on me.
Was it like Go Get the Ball or whatever it was?
Oh, the ball. Yeah, go get the ball, y'all, for like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
that's the one I always reference. It's just the same lyric and he's just repeating himself. And it's like, did the dementia kick in, Izzy? What's going on? You forgot the rest of the lyrics that you wrote down?
This is the song, Sentimental Movie is the kind of song that makes me hope the dementia will kick in pretty soon and I never have to remember this.
Christ.
All right,
Doug?
Jesus Christ.
let's get back in.
Where dreams collect life You talk to me with innocence in your eyes.
This does have a very karaoke
Ugh.
method. This is 2 chicks trying to sing Bohemian Rhapsody at karaoke, but they're both drunk and singing over each other instead of in
Yeah, then they're
harmony.
like, they're like, oh my God, we should though try out for American
Reminds-
Idol.
It reminds me of that part in Boogie Nights when they're in the studio, coked out of their minds. You take the top, I'll take the bottom. All right, let's go.
So now who can you trust?
Even Izzy goes at him like they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, that was just the Hotel California guitar solo.
Very similar. Holy shit.
It's like
Jesus.
I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit, but it's Hotel California by a kid who's just learning how to play Hotel California.
It's played by that guy who did it in the wedding thing.
Dude, so far nothing is different.
It's the same.
But I found
Dude, that was Hotel California just played badly.
Sounds like somebody trying to play Guitar Hero and they completely failed within the first couple seconds.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Did you guys see that opening of the wedding doors and that guy playing November Rain in the Slash outfit and completely butchers it for the whole congregation to see? Did you see that
I
video?
have not.
Going
That's
around?
fucking hilarious.
We'll have to come.
Yeah.
We'll have to come back to that later.
Oh yeah.
to your race. And I'm kicking over some new pain. Yeah. The tears you cried, all the tears you cried tonight. Yeah. You really can't get me out of sight. And say, little movie.
It's like karaoke night, but we're going to close in 5 minutes and 2 people want to sing. So we just let them go at the same time. And then they both pick a different song, but then they're playing it simultaneously in the bar. That's what's
This
happening.
is proof of how like only a few people in the same room doing cocaine can actually be on the same page, and everybody else in the party is not
Oh,
on the same
It's
page.
like karaoke night, cocaine, an old age home, and like
A lot of cocaine went into that
chaos.
song for sure.
And then cheap.
Oh, 100% sure.
Someone drunk on night train
It
alcohol.
was the most expensive song to make. Due
The
to
only
the-
person who enjoyed it were the people who were on the drugs and drinking with them.
I love
you
how
had
it
to be
Yeah,
on
if you
drugs.
walked into this, you'd be like, dude, cancel the production on this. I'm pulling the plug on this like
Oh, man.
studio time.
I think that
The
was
drum
their
machine
LSD
had a good time.
looks like this was their LSD era.
Their LSD era.
Yeah. No, but it's still
Sgt.
better than
Pepper's.
My World, right?
No, I might say my world's better than this.
Yes. Do you think so?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's possible.
All right, let's get the rest of this bullshit.
You push it on, you grab it on, but it don't seem to let.
Grab it, David, da!
You say no,
It's not even making sense.
yeah, see you scream, you start to scream, abusing, confusing, your blood runs over. You say no, little movie. Yeah, you so good. Don't take it forward. No, I want it all. Say no,
So out of tune, Pinky.
say no, little movie. The tears you cry, all the tears you cry tonight.
Oh God!
Oh my goodness.
God damn! What the fuck was that?
Can we go back to
Okay.
that, please?
That was cocaine right there.
Damn! Here we go. Hang on.
Tears you cry tonight. Yeah.
God.
Some more of that
They
cocaine.
were in harmony. It was
That kind of
awful.
sounded like Axel.
Oh, God.
Whoa, the first report of Mickey all the way from 1990.
2016. No. 2019. Axel got in a time machine, went back and helped him out on that
I'm-
line.
I must ruin this
Actually, we
recording. for
want
the
you to go
future.
real high right here.
Show us you still got it, old Axel. Oh man, I don't know though, because "Children of the Revolution" sounded really good, which just goes to prove my theory that if somebody would have taken "Love to Love" and actually put some fucking care into it, it would have been a good song. All right, let's get this over with. We got about 30 seconds while Hotel California plays in the background still.
This ain't no sentimental movie. This ain't no sentimental movie. This ain't no sentimental
And the wind blew the rest away. All right, sentimental movie. All right, there it is. It's in our rear view mirror. We've done it. Okay, we did it. We got our shit done. We got our shit in, kid.
Pat yourselves on the back, everyone. You got through that hellhole.
Yeah. And somebody out there is like, I can't believe you turned it off before it was finished fading out. Well,
Well, you just answered your own question there.
I just
Idiot
did.
commenters. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get the dice out. How many we got? 6. I'm gonna get a D6 off of Google and roll the dice to see who gets to review this beautiful movie or this beautiful song first. Bailey, you won the first roll. What do you think? Sentimental movie.
Alrighty. Yeah, what the fuck was that? That's my question. I mean, I feel like I have to put it on a handicap because it never got officially released. But yeah, this is just like, oh god, it's all over the place, and it just doesn't even sound like a real song. Barely. It sounds like Duff, Izzy, and West Arkeen just and a drum machine were just like you said doing drunk karaoke, and it sounds like it to me. It sounds like somebody playing Guitar Hero and failing within the first like couple notes. Like it's yeah, it's fucking shit. Oh wow. So I guess for the second out of 3 times in an episode, I'm gonna give this 0.
Oh wow. Franz, you're next.
Yeah, well, like I said, yeah, it's better than my world, I think. And yeah, it's just not good to listen to. I mean, I never song. I mean, yeah, it's just what also doesn't help is the sound quality, actually. And yeah, it's just a weird song. I don't know. And yeah, well, I'll give it a 1 for the effort.
All right. Up next is Tara.
Um, I thought it was entertaining. It like I could like picture how this went down. Like we've already talked about it. Like they were fucked up in the studio one night. They'd been up for 48 hours, railing lines, and they thought of a really cool song idea and probably, stayed up all night doing this and thought it was going to be amazing and then sobered up and realized it was absolute trash. There's no universe where anybody thinks that's a good idea sober. Clear-headed. I give it a 3.
Oh wow.
Oh,
A 3.
whoa.
Oh, that's the
Okay.
highest review we're getting all night, I think.
All right. Well, up next is already went Chris.
All right, so I see the comparison of a couple of people here have said like this is either better or worse than My World. I think it's on par with My World. And honestly, I'm gonna have to bring out an old soundbite I used when I reviewed My World. Ladies and gentlemen, I give this.
-5 stars.
Thank you very much. There's my review.
All right, Jeff.
Hey, just an old fart here who was alive during those fucking sessions. Man, I would have done anything as a kid to be in that session and jam along, but it is shit. It's dog shit. I'm gonna go back to you all know it. I call it my Chevy Chase score, where it's like a corner of a star, like so 0.25. It's like a Chevy Chase movie rating. I mean, A for effort, and like everything that everybody else said, I would have loved to have been in that party, hang out with them and do that. But on the other hand, Tara was right. Once they sobered up and they realized this was dog shit, and delete that.
How did it even get out there? Where do you find this stuff? I'm so disconnected from that.
They
YouTube.
probably were
Bootlegs.
too fucked up to realize they didn't delete everything, and somewhere out there was like a tape rolling that they didn't delete or throw away or whatever, and it got in the wrong
Okay,
hands.
so it was
Mixing
never
engineer.
officially released on some.
Fuck
I
that.
think this
No.
came
Okay,
from.
okay.
Didn't this come from the Rumbo tapes?
It was on the road.
No.
It got probably bought from a stripper, somebody like Kevin or something. But did you review also
Yeah.
the Sunday?
Yeah, a
Or not?
long time
We
ago.
did review that a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, and Crash Diet, but those came from the Rumbo tapes, so that's why I always assumed this did.
Yeah, That
Their
was the
chick
Rumble
pimp
tapes.
coke dealer probably watched them do some rails, man, and when they weren't looking, probably lifted its master reel and took off with it.
I'll tell you why this wasn't
Fuck
released,
yeah.
because they would have got sued for the Hotel California solo. Because that was
It
Hotel.
really did sound like that.
Yeah.
It did.
They would
Anyway.
just got sued because it was that horrible. So
My review is this was dog shit and it was torturous to get through. No stars. But the most important question is, what did you think? Let us know in the comments section below. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you like it. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as we post our new episodes, which we've got a couple of best ofs coming up over the next couple of weeks. And if these songs come out on December 2nd like they're supposed to, we're going to be throwing out some episodes where we review those as well. And don't forget also our Christmas special takes place December 23rd, 2025. We hope to see you guys there. We have a fun Christmas special planned, so be sure to come out for that and our New Year's special. And right now it's time for us to wrap up the show for this week, though, and we'll see you next time. And until then, I'm Dustin Bonez.
And I'm Chris Caputo. You may see us next week if GNR, management, whoever, forgets, if they don't forget to press the publish to all streaming platforms button by 11:59 p.m. Monday, December 1st. If not, we'll see you guys in time for the Christmas special. But until then, guys, stay safe. Peace out. See you on the next one.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.